So last night, my husband and I were driving home from a Halloween party. Our friends who threw the party live out in the country, where I grew up, which is about an hour away from where we live now, in the city. It was around 2:30 a.m. We're about 2 miles into our long drive home, and my husband yells, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, no, oh, no!" So of course I'm like, "What? What is it?" And he said, either this animal was hit by a car and half of its body was squished, and it was still alive trying to crawl its way across the road, or some animal was scavenging on it because it looked up into the headlights and reached an arm out like it was trying to crawl. I then asked him what it looked like because I didn't see it and was looking the other direction. He first said it put him in the mind of an owl because its head was very round and large in proportion to its body, but that its face was flat, meaning it didn't have a snout or pointed beak, and it had extremely large eyes, and when it caught light from our car, he said its eyes looked as bright as flashlights reflecting back. He then said, and this is the main part that freaked me out, its leg or arm or wing, or whatever the heck it was, outstretched in front of itself and moved forward as how a spider leg would bend. He said it was almost as though when it saw our car, it came toward us instead of backing up or trying to get away from us. In that instant, I became uneasy. My husband is so logical, practical, and technical that he wouldn't have described this thing just to stir up our imaginations. We talked about it for the next few minutes, and I kept telling him how strange I thought his description was. He offered to turn the car around and go back. I was very hesitant to because I didn't want to see a hurt animal like that, if in fact that's what it was, but I said, "Screw it. I have got to see this." He turned the car around and we drove back. My stomach was in knots by this time. Well, we came up on it, and only thing that was there was a very small roadkill. Therefore, what he saw was alive and well, and feasting on this thing. But it was gone. We turned around again and drove home, and I have felt weird about this all day. My husband hasn't mentioned it since, and neither have I. I feel like he may have seen a rare creature or something, but I don't know what to make of it. Any info could at least help my racing mind if there's anyone out there that saw something similar,